So if we take a look at the next and final advantage for differentiation, it's to create a value proposition that's clearly and persuasively where you outperform the competition. Have you ever been in a sales situation where you had a great product, a great solution, but you lost to the competition who had an inferior product? Never happened? Yeah. Happens all the time. Unfortunately, you go, I can't believe they bought that solution, and sometimes they bought what we already had. It's because they outperformed you in the sales process. See, 53% of client loyalty is attributed to your ability to outperform the competition in the sales experience. More than half of client loyalty is built on how you sold it, not what you sold. So it's how you're presenting to the client. So again, going back to differentiation, how do you develop your differentiation? You start with a value proposition. How many of you have a value proposition that's well articulated and people know it and you lead with it into an organization? A couple of you. Well, what is a value proposition? It's a crystal clear statement of how our products and services solve client challenges, deliver benefits, and improve their situation. It must be quantifiable, and you must be able to prove it. Now, if you think about Bain as an example, what do? Solve client challenges. They grow profits and revenues. Deliver benefits, more profits and higher revenues, and improve their situation. They have quick hits and long-term improvement. A number of years ago, when I was putting the book together, I was flying cross country, and I sat next to an individual who happened to be the international sales manager for a big machinery company. And these people become victims to me in my research, because the minute I heard he was selling and he worked with a company, I wanted to know, who's your competition? How do you approach companies? And what is your differentiation? And he quickly said to me, my differentiation is customer service. Now, how many of you have heard customer service, or how many people have led with customer service? We know it's a differentiator, but I said, what do you mean? I know customer service is a differentiator. Explain to me why you're so unique. And the way he explained it, I knew it was a differentiator. He said, first of all, in our organization, we don't have voicemail. So when someone calls our company 24/7, they get a real person on the line. Number two, all of our account teams have instant email response. We have a quick response system, an incentive system set up around it. So if you email one person on the team, everyone on the team gets the response, and they're going to have a quick response, and we keep track of that. And he said, thirdly, we know how much it costs a machine to be down, and we know the importance to our clients. So if we have to send 14 people out to get the machine back and running, we know it's $100,000 an hour. He said, we don't make a profit on customer service. We make that from the products we sell. And I said, you know, that's a differentiator. No voicemail, quick response, incentive system, and he had a case to prove it where you could speak to his clients.